cold. And I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, out in the cold. And I don't mind not knowing where to go. Where do I go? But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the rope could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame. But all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Making camp with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn. I'll be dead by dawn.
Scrolling through my texts, should've got left right, everybody. Hello. It is the Indoor Farmer. Monday nights. It is episode 134 coming at you. It's May 13th already, 2024. It's crazy up and down weather over here. And we've had a good weekend. We had the holiday, the Mother's Day weekend. Shouts out to all the mothers. Hope everyone had some time with family, no matter which way you cut it. And it was a good one. SteveO, hopefully you have a good weekend. I'm your host, Waylon, and we got co-host Siir SteveO here with us. Siir SteveO, what's up, my man? Did you guys, would you do anything fun?
Yes, actually, I've had a great weekend. Mother's Day was a success. I'm happy to say that Kelly actually is the proud owner of her new tower garden.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Wow, yes. That's cool. That's cool.
She definitely is exhilarated. We didn't get the lights. We'll add the lights on as we bring it indoors. But yeah, we've already got it all set up outside. And you can look forward to seeing some seeds sown next week.
Awesome, yes, because I would definitely was wanting to get one. I didn't know when I would get a chance to do that, so it'd be cool to kind of live vicariously through you.
Yeah.
So this is weird. It looks like StreamYard had an update, and they're not showing us likes anymore.
Really?
It's a little bit weird. It's kind of creepy.
That's strange.
It's okay, though. We just do our show. We have lots of stuff to go over regardless. You know, it is what it is. This show...
Yep.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So we're not chasing the button anyway. We're just here to do a good show.
Right. It's just weird. I'm like, I know it's not showing up because I hit it myself. So I know for sure. Guys, we have a lot of stuff to go over for you. A lot of good information. A lot of cool pictures to show you. It was Harvest Day. We've got new babies and harvested babies, so, or whatever you want to call it, mature harvested. So it's going to be a fun one. Before we get into it, though, if you could hit that like button, smash it, share us out with your friends, and follow us all over the place, guys. We're live on Facebook, on YouTube, on X, on Rumble, on Kick even. Kick is kicking. It's been kicking, but they're working on it anyway. It's something. So guys, if you could, I did not. I don't want to talk about it too much, just because I don't want to take up show time with the number post over on locals. But I am probably going to be doing some posts or some spins on that, and I'm thinking of just a shout out to people that missed game night. Sorry about that. I did cancel it. I was kind of running in low on time, and I didn't want to have to rush it and everything. So what I was thinking is maybe if we have time, we could do some spins for my locals members through the number wheel, the number post for this week's game night prizes, just to give them away and to use that same post. Anyway, as a side note. But before we get going here, I want to mention a couple things. Guys, I do not propose to be an expert. I do not say that I am a learn grower. I'm not a professional yet, but I do watch that intro and I look at some of these pictures from tonight, and I'm like, I know I've come a long way, and it does feel good to get lots of greenery going on. Some of my pictures tonight is my aquaponics system kind of becoming more full now with stuff. And it just, in general, kind of feels like you got more going on when there's just more leaves everywhere, more green everywhere, And so I just want to reiterate that, because I know I've been talking to a lot of new people on X and elsewhere. Hey, what's up, Gemini Kyle in the house? My man, what's going on? Gemini's been going to some cool spots, getting some cool pictures out in Mother Nature. Some cool stuff. But the thing is, I'm talking to new people and actually talking to a new sponsor. We have a new affiliate program with Garden Savvy. I did a whole episode on that on a Tuesday. I don't know if you looked at it at all, SteveO, but I've got an affiliate program with Garden Savvy that I'll be talking about here and there, just to kind of point out. There is a phone app. It's a free app. There's a free Android and iPhone both app, so it's a good one. I know some of you watched that episode. It was a good one. But what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, there's a possible new sponsorship coming, and we're talking to people on X about what we do here on the Indoor Farmer, and we're trying to make it more popular. We're trying to push the thought that every person could just at least think about it a little bit more, wrap their mind around where their food comes from, think about health and wellness and self-sustainability. Self-sustainability is such a charged term that we say it too much, you know what I mean? But, I'm just I have to reiterate once in a while for our new fans, our new people that are finding us, especially those that are kind of trying to get a feel for what we are. I'm like the average Joe trying to figure this crap out, and it's not been easy, I tell you. Between sidetracking myself on stuff that I'd rather do, I'll do some more computer editing stuff. I'm working, I'm working, but I might push myself to do something less plant related because I am unsure of myself on those things. But I'm starting to get better about a lot of that. Although this jungle tonight, you're going to see this jungle.
I was going to say, there's one plant that you definitely are excelling at growing right now. That's for sure.
I would say, well, I don't know though. Between the basil and the potato, the basil is going pretty good.
Yes, I'll give you both.
I'm
so impressed by the potatoes that
I don't know. There's only so much dirt in there. I feel like it's all going to be potato by the end.
Yep.
So I've got some water from the aquarium. We're going to do some testing on, like we usually do.
Yeah.
I put finish the bottle off today. So, and you're going to see the single cannabis plant in the aquaponic system is still just not enjoying life, to say the least.
Yeah, I think that is part of the reason why the 180 back kick, it was getting the tank water, and the tank water was high in pH.
That probably threw it off to the point where it made it attractive to any pests,
Because you figure if you're giving it water that's potentially 7.8, 7.6 to 8.0, and then it should really be more like 6.2 at most.
We're sitting at 7.5 right now, so that's
got it lower now.
It's not like I don't know why I'm so excited about 7.5, but it's like
it's coming down. It's coming down though, nice and slow. You're not hurting your fish.
I think it stopped there though. That's going to be it. The fish love it. We see some things love it. We're going to see some more here tonight. Let's see. Start with the numerical order.
Nice.
Oh, I can't do that because it's a. Here we go. Got this.
I think once you have this dialed in, man, you're going to be seeing a lot of good stuff happening.
You guys are going to see some things tonight that I'm not proud of.
What's going on?
So I don't have the microgreens on a light schedule. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what happened. Right now, though, the first video that you're going to see is the harvest of the 180 back kicks. If you've been watching the show at all in the last several weeks, don't dong us, he said. You love my suspense. You love the suspensefulness there, Joe. Right. What's up, Diane, over on the Rumble? Cheers. Thank you for popping in on the Rumble. Michelle Paris in the house. Michelle is the returning champ. She'll be returning next week to defend her title on game night. So no worries there, Michelle. If you guys could have sorry, go ahead.
I said she's a good competitor for sure.
Oh yeah, she's like bloodthirsty. She reminds me of Charlie Sheen in Hot Shots Part 2, where he puts his hands in I think it was like glue or something, but then he rubs them in like chocolate sprinkles, and then it was like goes down the line. It was a takeoff of Bloodsport. Anyway, if you're an 80s,
that's right. Okay.
Because in Bloodsport, they put their hands in glue and then glass, chunks of glass. Yeah. So Charlie Sheen's dipping his fist in some sprinkles from the ice cream shop. Anyway, that's good stuff.
That's
Okay,
good.
so here's a video of. I only took a short video of the first process. Then I took some sped up time lapse stuff. So I have a couple of these large bins, and I ended up spending all night filling them up. Well, not all night, but yeah, it was a good portion. Even though I didn't really need so much water. So in hindsight, I guess I could have just filled them like halfway.
Mm.
As you can see there, that entertainment center to the left is I built that in school.
Hell
Here
yeah.
also, hells yeah, nobody. Okay, cheers. Guys, if you haven't yet, I'll mention it one more time. Go get yourself a number or get on that thread. I'm going to check it one time after the certified segment. We're going to do some spins, and I think we're going to do like 3 or 4 of the game night sponsored prizes each night until the end of the week to get through them. So here I am spraying the microgreens. The light schedule though, I just kind of flip them on whenever I get down here at some point, like around noon maybe sometimes, and then I flip them off before I go to bed around midnight. But I don't think it's been a good schedule. I'm pretty sure I turned them on and left them on overnight once. I think I shut them off for too long one day. So I took some early pictures, and they looked a lot better than they do now. So, well, at least the one tray did. I had one tray that I was kind of proud of. It was looking like grass, it was looking real like fluffy, and but then there's parts of it that look just dried out. That fan that you see behind me there, that fan is on high, so I turned the fan down. I think maybe there's too much airflow, too dry. I'm not going to put a humidifier there, though. I don't know if that's an issue yet, but I don't think it should be. Timers are cheap and help a lot. Yeah, you're right. I think I might have one too. What's up, Scroy? Doing well, man. How are you?
A hygrometer as well to check your humidity.
So, right here where the camera is, right next to where the camera's standing, there is my dehumidifier. That dehumidifier is set to the certain amount of humidity. So I have it set at 60 or 65. So it won't even turn on unless it goes above that. And it just rained and stuff, so I know it's humid in there.
Right. Okay.
So to your point, no, I don't have it exactly, but I'm kind of winging it per se. Gerald and Sandy, what's up, guys? Cheers! Happy Monday.
Yeah, I just got a new one, and I was looking for a Bluetooth one so that I could check it, from my office. And instead of the $8 one, I got the $14 one that also calculates my BPD for me.
Okay. So how does it do that? It's
well, it knows the temperature and the humidity. The only other thing that the equation typically is lacking is the leaf temperature, and I guess it just may as well figure that it's the same as the room temperature. I'm guessing is probably what they do.
I see.
And yeah, they're able to do the equation for you.
Well, I need to sort of wall off each room. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of grow areas. Got some clean scissors there. Got some cleaned them off with some peroxide. I didn't want to use bleach. Okay, so here's a little bit. I just want to hear like some 1930s, like some vaudeville, like
yeah, some old flying farmer music.
You could do like maybe some circus music, I guess, but it wasn't that good. So I built myself a tree using 2 5-gallon buckets. I put a little water in each one with some bleach in the water, just to keep the water from attracting anything. And then I spread them out so that way I could tie string across them, and then that string wouldn't go. Could only go down so far. It's kind of stuck because it would slide otherwise. You know what I mean? It's hard to start.
The branches are hanging from a string then?
No, so the branches are not string, but it's a wire, metal, like the green, covered in green rubber. I'm saying it weird, but
I know what you're talking about now, like the plant.
garden wiring. But
Yeah.
the reason that what I mean is like the reason that it's spread apart is so that the weight won't make them slide up and down. So instead of, because I had no way to actually make it
Mm-hmm.
stick unless I used like tape or something. I don't know. I wasn't gonna do all that.
You're gonna have a fan blowing around in there too.
Joe Kelly says he just had to do a bunch of this. It's really close to the temp, I think, like 2 degrees. Okay. Definitely don't want it 65 humidity in the dry room. What do you want it? What's the let's talk about it. What's the humidity level? You want it low?
Well, whenever you're drying, you mean?
I thought you did want it around 60%.
60 degrees and 60,
No, he's saying it's humidity.
60%. That's what
I thought.
60.
He said you don't want it to 65. I had said like the range that my dehumidifier goes.
Since we're talking about it, let me ask you: when it comes to the entire process of growing your own cannabis and smoking it, how are you much more confident with the growing process than you are with the drying and curing process at the end? Are you pretty confident?
I would say no. I actually, the drying and curing process is faster. Well, the curing process isn't faster, but you don't have to do as much.
Yeah.
As long as you're, as long as you have some. The grow bags really made it a lot easier for new growers.
Yeah.
You still want to like bust it up and move it around in the grow bag sometimes, but not like to the point where you don't really even need to open it. You just want some air in there. You want it to have some space inside of it.
Yeah, I'll be excited to use grow bags for the first time this time too. I that's the thing is, with all the new stuff and the advice and everything, this grow is almost like I'm a beginner again in a lot of ways. It's like, wow, man, there's so much cool stuff now.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, and actually, I feel like it's never going to end. I think it's almost like science, in which case, you're always going to be checking out new options, new ways of doing things. I like to make sure that I stay open-minded on new methods and try different things, even the ways that I never wanted to try, like these pots and soil. I never wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And now it's like that's part of my routine because that's really the only way I know how to grow cannabis. The aquaponic system isn't working out just yet, obviously, and I could do something else. So here's my future plan, SteveO. I have a bunch of this tubing, just like from the RO system, that skinny tubing. Shouts out to Pam Smallman from the 42710 family. We did the Secret Santa one year, and she bought me this big pack of all these extra like connectors and bits that I can use to like erector set my RO system all over the place. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tiny holes. I'm going to take a section of that. Oh, look at that. That's the last piece there. That's the garbage one. Here, we're going to go back. That's the worst plant there. And go back just a second. Yeah, this was the last one. All the rest of them look pretty good, but then look at that.
Nice.
That's the one that was the worst damage. Now that's just going to be turned into some concentrates, some kind.
Yeah,
be fine.
that's squishy.
So if you guys are wondering, I do a bud wash on my indoor and my outdoor. Obviously, I had pests this time, but I still do it anyway. There's always something that you don't see. Bud wash is a good thing. It also does a few things. It prolongs the drying process a little bit. It makes the buds a little bit more, gives them a little bit more bounce, a little bit more longevity to them. It's hard to describe, like a little more squishiness to them, a little bit more sponginess in the long term.
Right.
It's good for them. There's probably more reasons, but reasons. That light back there, I banged my head on that light behind my head like so many times.
Oh, man.
It's a heavy light, man. It's a heavy ass light. What's up, Alan? Florida hippie dude. What's up, man?
What's up, Alan? How's it going, brother?
You know what, SteveO? I do need to make an effort to do that at everyone, actually, because I did add several new people into the group, so
Yeah.
might as well.
Why not? I'm listening.
All right. I had turned my meter back on because I saw it. The last number I saw was 7.5. So I wanted to see. I wanted to pay more attention and see if it went down any further, but
Yeah.
it's sitting at 7.6 now. I don't think it's. I think 7.5 was it, but so anyway, there wasn't as much as I thought. I got all this stuff ready. Look at I over prepared because I was so used to it from like last year. I had 3 outdoor plants. They ended up producing a lot more. You know, I think the quality of bud is going to be pretty interesting, though, to say the least. I'm excited. It's almost like a purple kind of bluish color. I've never seen anything that color, so it's going to be interesting.
Nice.
Terry, what's up, my man? We got William Faulkner. What's up, my man? What's up, guys? Make sure you guys get over there and get yourself on the number thread. I'll be doing some spins on that later on. So here's me trying to wrestle chords. I'm like, So since I'm just going to dry in here, I don't really need all the lights plugged in or anything like that. So disconnect time. I'm going to, hopefully by the next time I grow in this room, it's going to be wall-to-wall white and ceiling and floor, and I'm hoping to have like exhaust fans and, sealed in. We'll see. I don't know how much Panda film I would actually need. I do have 1 big roll. It's probably not enough. I'll probably need 2. I think that's what's made me hesitate about using it. I feel like I'm going to get halfway and be like, let's go get some more. All right, so I got my fans. Got 2 fans plugged in there. All right, so on to the microgreens. So this one didn't do anything. This one just isn't doing much. It started to grow and then stopped. This one's kind of the same thing happened. You can see some of them. They look like clovers in there.
Yeah.
But just nothing. And there's plenty of water underneath there. This was the one that was like doing well. And then I think I let it dry out or something. I'm not 100% sure. But there's water underneath. I've been watering the roots. So I'm gonna have to try it again, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying this until I can get it right.
Yeah, you really started making a nice patch right there for sure. That if you could have had a tray full of that.
I think my problem was I waited 3 days, like he said, and I think that varies depending on the thing. I waited 3 days, then I opened it, and I started watering them. Here's the ones from the last time. These are the sweet peas that I saved. I took out a few moldy peas. I also sprayed it down with peroxide.
You did
3% peroxide, yep. And then and these are actually doing well, but they're actually not. They're not rooting through this first tray. They're not rooting down into the second tray. They're just growing up there. So I've just been watering them from the top. So that's not great. They're not going to turn into a microgreen tray. The hope here is that I can grow some of them to maturity, maybe get some seeds back out of it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Oh, there's the likes are showing up on my other computer. That's weird. Very strange. Maybe you see them. I don't know. I wasn't seeing them. All right, so here's my tower. Yeah, I did lower the wind, the airflow. I've got the peas the second time that I grew. They're barely rooting. I didn't use a grow medium with those. So they're just in there. A few of them started to root, but they're not really rooting down underneath. So it feels weird, man. It's been a week now. So some of this is just, I'm not doing something right. You know what I
mean? Get it figured out, like always.
Yeah, I just hate the idea of going, like, I don't mind making mistakes in order to learn, but having to repeat the same thing a bunch of times is really starting to get annoying. This
Is
is
that
like
RO water?
that's my water that I was dunking that I was doing the bud wash. So the bud wash, guys, you use 3 containers. You can look it up online. You use 3 containers. For the first container, a bucket or whatever, you use you can use different things, but I used peroxide and baking soda, a mix of each. There's a certain amount, but honestly, I don't think it matters. You just give her a good squirt of the peroxide and give it a good cup or so of the, half cup of the baking soda, and then you use clean water. Like I actually used RO water, but also I used the wastewater tube as well. With both tubes I put in there because they're still getting some filtration from the filter itself in the RO system, and you don't care. It doesn't matter what kind of water as far as like straight from the tap. If you're gonna do a bud wash, what's that?
Is it cold water or is it warm water?
The water in my RO is room temp. It's not,
okay.
Not cold or warm.
It just trickles, so it's room temp.
Yeah. And I don't know that it matters for the bud wash, but that's a good question, though. It's a good question.
Well, I don't know if if you're
What's up,
interested.
James?
This is how I do my water.
Hold on there, Steve. Let's pull you up. Let me pause this.
I've got. I love this picture that I have. It's oval and it's got the spigot on the side there like this.
Okay.
But I let my tap water sit here 1 gallon at a time for now because that's all I need, and I let it bubble to get rid of the chlorine, so I don't have to buy my water because I don't have RO water.
Sure.
So
that's a good way to do it.
How I cheat. Yeah.
The only thing there is that you have to kind of check the minerals and make sure it's not like too hard, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's whatever comes out of my bathroom sink, and that's what it. Hopefully it. So far, so good.
Well, then you pH it and stuff. So.
Oh, absolutely. pH is something that I concentrate on.
Oh, hey, there's a picture or a view of the dehumidifier. It's over here on to the side.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to automate that. I have to empty that bottom reservoir constantly.
Oh, do you?
Well, not constantly, but if it rained, yeah, it's going to be getting hit a bunch.
Nice. Hey, Margaret.
Margaret on the Rumble, Terry on the Rumble. What's up, my guy? All right. A couple more here. Here's a picture of it. The gnarly, nasty ones on the top of the tree. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit out of it.
Yeah, I'd say that was at least there was definitely a harvest out of 6 months of caring for those and trying to bring them back and save them from insects and everything else.
Yeah, I think all in all, it was a dang it, I forgot to watch that thing again. I'm gonna just say 7.5. But yeah, all in all, it was a success, and it was a comeback story. The comeback kid, they call me now. Maybe not, maybe they don't, but they could. But no, I think it was worth it, and we're gonna find out. I mean, at the very least, it would make good concentrates.
Right.
That's one of my next goals is to get some bubble bags and be making my own bubble hash. And then I actually have a facility nearby. Shouts out to Grow Up Garden in Pekin. They have a press that they allow you to use right there at the grow shop. So that would be nice. Okay, next. Another of the same picture. Oh, here you go.
Oh yeah. Now what's up?
Man. Crazy colors, man.
Is it got that gas?
You cut out there. What's that?
Oh, does it got gassy smell?
I don't know if I could describe it. I feel like it's more sweet, but I honestly I can't. I'm kind of drawing a blank on the smell as we speak, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
It looks beautiful, man. Ah, now there's a nice nug. Couple of them.
I didn't even check the trichomes. Like 8 weeks will be Friday, so I'm just like, it's time. It's time to
Yeah,
go.
they look like they're ready anyway.
I did hit them with Prime Superior yesterday, and then left the lights off all night. Not for any particular reason, but have you ever heard of the 48 hours of darkness or whatever,
Yeah.
the bro science? Is this
Yep.
something that you believe in?
I always did it. I don't know about believing in it because I've never tried not doing it. But yeah, I just always did it because that's what they always said. Whoever they is.
Them, they did.
Yeah,
They
wow.
said it. Yeah, here you go. There's some frostiness.
Yeah, I've also seen the debates over it and whether it really does any. It's supposed to help stop chlorophyll production, by not having the light on, and
Sure.
it makes sense scientifically that would happen, and because the chlorophyll is what gives you the hay smell. That's why if you dry them too fast, you'll get the hay smell with the plants because the chlorophyll didn't get to evaporate.
There's my weighted bucket
That's what I know
idea.
about it.
Yeah, you got to get that to evaporate.
Hey.
Chris Fisher, what's up? I do outdoor. If we have 48 hours of darkness in October, we have bigger problems. Well, you could be in like Alaska or wherever they do have like darkness for 3 months. Purple Harris Gardens in the house. What's up, Purple Harris? I saw you hit like on that post I made on X. Thank you, my man. So I accidentally broke a big branch off one of these, and I just stuck it in the soil and hit it with some Prime Superior. And we're going to see what happens.
Hit it with
Joe
that
says you can kill it before the light comes on that last night. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I just didn't have enough water filled up yet.
Yeah.
Got my arugula over here. Pepper plants. I got some close-ups of the peppers here coming.
Looking green.
The mint not looking so green, but I've been giving it some RO water directly instead of just fish water nonstop. So I'm trying to see if I can get that to like become a little more healthy.
Right.
A lot of varying greens though, for sure. Like between the lettuce and the peppers, the basil, the cannabis, different greens. So here's the peppers, you guys. Oh yeah. The peppers are fun.
Jalapenos?
I don't remember. I planted 2 different kinds. I planted sweet peppers and hot peppers. So okay. I'll have to get the packages to find out once they start to grow. But I'm not worried. Here's the other 2, the side-by-side ones. Look at that.
Oh, look at those.
Some buttes.
Got some beefy.
Look at this. Underneath there, you got some lettuce going. I'm gonna find me some sunlight. What's up, Pearl, over on the YouTube? Cheers, shit. Guys, if you could hit that like button, smash it out, and share us out with your friends. Really appreciate that. So yeah, this guy's she's not liking it. She's not loving it. Is that like maybe it's got too much nitrogen?
Yeah.
It looks like a little bit of nitrogen overdose or something.
Yep. Looks like it definitely is the case. It's either too much nutrient burn or it's light burn, and I don't think it's light burn. So.
Elisa May in the house. What's up, Elisa? So if anybody wants some basil, I got some basil for you.
Yeah, you do. You got enough of it dried already too, don't you?
Yeah, I got a big container of dried basil, which I want to like peel. I want to like separate out and then crush up and make like a little shaker of basil. So look at this. This is what happens when it gets too close to the light. It's like sitting there touching the lights.
Yeah. Shout out to Hydro Farm.
Yeah, I had this aggro bright light that I have. So I pointed at it. This one right here is actually just a branch that broke off of the main one that I just stuck into the soil.
You just
licked it probably root. What's that?
You just licked it and stuck it back in?
Something like that. Oh, something like that.
That's what I've heard. If you quickly just stick it in your mouth and then stick it right in the soil, you don't need clone gel or anything.
I thought you were just joking. Michael Gray, what's up, my man? Dropping in to say hi. No problem, my guy. So yeah, they're looking insane. I've just been kind of jumbling it all together and spraying Prime Superior inside there. So check this out. There's some problems with the basil, guys. What's happening?
Oh, shit.
Doesn't seem like it's bothering the basil any.
That's weird.
And it's not spreading to anything else.
Looks like little bud sites or something.
I've heard of something called scales, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be like hurting it. Maybe the plant just has too much good nutrients and these guys are living strong together, I guess. I'm not sure.
Maybe just cut that piece off and see if...
Yeah, but look, it's over here. It's over there. Like there's a few spots. It's spread around.
Yeah. Well, wait and see what it does. Hopefully it's not eggs or something.
Something's way over. Yeah, I don't know. Basil, you would think wouldn't be the case, but I'm sure it's something not unwanted.
Those roots are in the pebbles, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they go all the way through, and they were actually all the way into the aquarium at one point. Mites, you think, Diane? I don't know. I'm not seeing any mites. I do see, like, I have that dish there to keep like gnats and stuff down, which aren't many now. I don't know if they lay eggs like that, but see that? It's like Mario Brothers. You wait for the fan to be a certain angle and you can step through. Like James Bond every time I walk through. The pineapple looking good. The lettuce is growing well. I've been cutting it off and eating it. But yeah, see that had some on it.
Yeah, that almost looks like some sort of eggs or something.
I've like messed around with it. You don't see anything in there.
No, I guess not. Huh?
I've tried to strip it off of there.
Yeah.
See what it is.
Some sort of systemic problem or something,
Well, the scales thing I read a little bit about and heard it's like a whole bunch of these tiny microorganisms that are like a pest, but I don't know. I'm not seeing any signs of pests other than the fact that it's just overgrown and crazy looking. Okay, I believe that's the last photo that I had. Make sure real quick. Yep, that's it. So, what do you guys think? Comment below if you think that, it's just maybe just like overgrowth or maybe just a growth on the plant. Diane thinks it's mites. But we're going to be going into that next segment. Hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Let's see. Are we sitting at 25? Yeah, for some reason on one computer, it only shows me the viewers. It doesn't show me the likes. On the other computer, it shows me the likes. Very strange. Oh, well. C'est la vie. Gerald, think it's some kind of overgrowth. Yeah, like too much. Some type of mites. Okay.
It almost looks like it's what do they call that? People get um, psoriasis. It almost looks like psoriasis, but for a plant. You know what I mean?
What's up, Heather? Yeah, Michelle thinks it's some kind of mite, maybe. I'm not seeing any like insects. It's not actually caught. It's definitely not spiders because there's no. Like there was some like cobwebbing around it, so there might be spiders feeding on those gnats. Maybe I don't know.
I would think I would think that you would see some sort of insect crawling around if you had that many eggs or whatever.
Oh yeah, the only thing I see are like some gnats crawling around the top surface of the clay pebbles, and they're attracted to the water. Well, I have that kind of kept down with my little dish there, so I don't think they actually lay eggs like that. They would be in the water, so we'll see. But I actually do want to tear apart the system, and I could even tear that basil down, and actually I could just grow some new basil. That basil was fun, but might need to go. You know what I mean? Well, let's move on to the next segment, guys. You know what's up. That certified segment in the house, Monday nights. Let's go, everybody.
Shit, it's the certified segment, baby. Well, what do you know? It's May 13th and it's 2024, and it's been it's been a different week, that's for sure. Like I said, with Mother's Day coming around, Waylon and I especially would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Much love and respect for all that you do, 24/7. Appreciate you. But with that out of the way, I just Kelly got a tower garden. You've seen Ashley talk about hers, and this one's pretty close to what she's got, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Vegetables. That's what we're going after.
That's where you're okay.
Yeah, it's going to be our vegetable garden. I'll have my cannabis outside with it anyways, so we don't need to take up any spots on the tower garden, I don't think, for it at all. So plus,
it would be kind of a weird combo if you had to do them both, wouldn't it? I don't know. Yeah. On the same tower garden.
Plus, I think that growing straight up is better for cannabis. I mean, I think that you'd get a lot bigger veg wise, things of that sort. But
I don't know. Ashley grew it. Did you see that? Did you watch any of that?
Can do it. Yeah, you definitely can. There's
no. It would be weird. You'd have to train it some like a weird bonsai tree or something.
Well, the one we got actually, it did come with the cage, so that's going to be nice and handy for the heavier plants like lettuces and spinach and those bigger leafed vegetables that we're going to be growing. And hopefully these big massive strawberries is what we're really hoping for.
Oh yeah,
that's going to be fun. But so that's been a good part of the week. Also tending to the garden this week, of course, and I've got an update for you all. I can bring up here. We can watch this week. I'm making some Foop nutrients for the girls. Let me get back here. Hit play. Essentially, just I start off with a gallon of spring water. I don't typically buy my water, but right now, since I'm not using a lot of it, it's kind of convenient for me to just get some spring water, and especially whenever I forget to get a gallon bubbling. But what I've noticed is the spring water that I've been getting has a pH of about 7.8.
Wow.
And, I verified it with two different pH pens, and both of them read identically. So I thought that was a little high too. I was thinking 7.0 for spring water.
Right. I would have thought so.
Yeah, that's pretty neutral, So, but nope, coming out a little bit alkaline. So that's pretty much what I find here, and you know, it's you know, especially with the outdoor plants, I always just used the hose water. I never pH'd my water, and now I'm going to be pHing my water in 5 gallon buckets to feed these big fat girls that I plan on having outside. Because, I mean, you can't pH rain though. So when it rains, it's
Well,
going
you
to
can't?
get. Well, you can. You can pH rainwater if you collect it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, when it
What?
rains on your plants, I mean, you're not, you know, it's not.
But that is that's a dilemma for people that grow with in pots outside,
Yeah,
not in the ground.
right.
Interesting.
And that's what I'm going to have is mine are going to be, in bags. Is what I have. I got 10 gallon bags. This is what I decided. Okay, I ordered my soil. I got the BX. I got one of the big 3.5 yard bricks, the condensed bricks, and then I got a couple bags of Fox Farm to go with it. Now, whatever that soil fills is how many plants I'm doing. So if it only fills 3 bags, I'm only doing 3 plants outside. I mean, it's insane what all this costed in order for me to do this outdoor grow. So, I mean, I damn nearly got $200 in all the soil and everything, the nutrients and everything else that I'm going to need.
Easy.
Up, pH down. What'd you say?
I said easily.
Yeah. So basically, it's like just to get to 4 buckets. If I don't have enough soil, then I'm not going to. That's just the way it goes.
Well, if you add in worm castings to your mix, then obviously that's more cost, but it would help you regulate pH even with the rain.
Yeah, it's getting worm castings as well. I also have the big chunky grade 4 perlite for the drainage and everything.
Oh.
BioLive I'm going to be using for my micros, and also I'm going to use some of the Foop biochar as well, so that maybe I won't have to water as much, or
the biochar.
Yeah.
Does that help regulate pH too, just because of its absorbent?
Well, I would think that it would have something to do with the soil pH, yeah. But with your outdoor plants, there's not a whole lot you can do unless you adjust your feeds,
True.
But yeah, I mean, I think doing the indoor and the outdoor at the same time is going to be, it's going to be different. For the last 2 summers, I had outdoor plants, but I had no indoor at the same time. So,
what would you say you have more experience doing?
Indoor for sure, because I've only had 2 outdoor seasons, and we saw the disaster that was last year's.
Yeah, but that, one pest can be enough to really kill the mood.
Yeah, and the animal and everything pissed me off. Well, by the way, they're calling for 20 milliliters per gallon, and with these being seedlings, I don't want to go full strength. So each pull that I'm getting off with the dropper is 4 milliliters. So I'm actually, instead of the 20, I'm only going with 16 milliliters on this feed. Just because they're still pretty small. Now this week though, they are going to get transplanted into 1 gallon pots. So I'm going to film that for you guys and let you see how Siir SteveO does his transplanting. And
I didn't realize how important transplanting was.
Well, it is actually. It's great for root development, from what I've been being taught. There I am shaking the shit out of this thing, but Yeah, root development especially. One of the best things is when you transplant. You know, I sprinkle the roots with some sort of mycorrhizae. I've got this stuff called Myco Plus. It's a super premium root stabilizer, basically. You know, stimulator, I should say. And
Ooh,
I got it right here. Let me show you.
stimulating.
It's very stimulating. It says Myco Plus Super Premium Root Inoculant, and it's a water-soluble concentrate, or you can use it as a top dressing. Or what I like to do is take the little spoon, and they're like little granules, and you just sprinkle it on the roots as you spin the plant before you break up the roots and transplant, and it's directly to the roots.
Oh,
And then, of course, you know, the Foop after that is going to really make these roots go crazy. So it's going to be fun to see, you know, because I haven't seen what Foop can do yet, except for other people's grows. So I'm really excited because the only nutrients I really ever used was either Fox Farm or Humboldt Secret. And I was happier with the Humboldt Secret than I was with the Fox Farm. This Fox
wait,
Farm, you definitely don't want to run full strength. Holy shit.
wait, you said the nutrient line?
Yeah, Humboldt Secret and Fox Farm is what I've used in the past.
When I think of Fox Farm, I just think of their soil. I didn't realize.
Yeah, they have their own nutrients and that they claim are um, also organic, like the soil, but the nutrients are not OMRI certified, and that they say that's because they're not truly organic. Uh, they're 99% organic, but
I've
this
used
week,
Fox Farms for years because I've been throwing that shit away for 3 years.
yeah,
I know exactly what that is because I throw it away.
yeah, the bottles, yeah.
They're everywhere. They're like ding, 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 ding.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kelly. Happy belated Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
That was very nice. Thank you. No, I was just in the bathroom and I heard them like Fox Farm. I see that everywhere. I've seen it for like 4
That's
a
what
week.
that's
Okay,
what I
we've been
use.
here 6 years. 6 years.
7.3. I saw it.
Oh yeah.
The Blue Lab was at 7.3.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when I was at here, he's talking about on my video. I I overshot it and then had to bring it back only about 3/10 or so.
Top time.
And yeah, so I had to give it a little bit of up as well at that point. But yeah, I got it right on the money. I think I got it right at 5.8, right where I want it. And one of the things that I noticed, however, is I still had some Foop mixture that I was getting ready to water with today. Well, I checked the pH, and even though it was 5.8 when I made it, it was 6.7 when I checked it today. So the pH actually changed as it sat.
Wow.
Yeah, so I would recommend that if you're not going to use it all up uh, on a feeding, that you recheck it again before, because you know it's going to sit there and you know it's got fish poop in it. It's got solid chunks of stuff almost. You know what I mean? And it's because it's got emulsion in there too.
Yeah.
So you know it's going to ferment a little bit. It's going to change. You know. While it sits, especially the temperature probably has a lot to do with it.
I wonder if it depends on the container it's in, like as far as if it's sealed or if it's like closed or if it's.
Oh, that's a good thought.
We got Ty Pond in the house talking about he's been using Foop. It says he got a pH at big time.
Yeah.
Go back up, sitting too. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty neutral pH, you know, but at the same time, it does move around for sure. I mean, it's not super acidic or anything. You know, when I added the Foop to it, that 7.8 spring water, it was 7.8 after I added the Foop.
69. Oh, wow. Jumped back up. Oh, it's in the air. That's why.
No, I think that I still haven't even gotten to the part where I had to go down. I'm still on the pH down right now, I think. Yeah, that's still the pH down.
Professor SteveO in the laboratory.
Yes, I've got an entire bag of
Good
those
night, Sandy.
droppers. I got like a bag of 500 because I use those to make my Terp sticks as well. So I'm lucky that I have those. But that's a nice little quart pitcher that I got. It's a glass borosilicate, so I can clean it basically with water. I never have to put soap or anything in it to maybe possibly contaminate it. If I get anything in it, I can go in with hot water with my hand and just wash it out, and it's crystal clear because it's good glass.
Nice.
So that one's
good night, Gerald. Good night, guys.
Hey, Gerald.
Gerald and Sandy. Got to get up early. Got to get to work.
Yeah, me too. Well, good
I'll
night.
let you guys know if you won. You got numbers on the wheel.
But yeah, I think we're getting. I'm just about getting down to the end of that. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about tonight. Remember, I talked about the food co-op that was opening up. Well, it opens up on the 15th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go down there and I'm going to walk around, do a little video, show you and everybody what it's all about, and
Nice.
do a little shopping at the same time, I think.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Cool.
Make some new acquaintances.
Some cool things coming up on the certified segment. And that should wrap it up for your certified segment for the 13th.
The 13th. Ooh, Monday the 13th. Wait, that's not right.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's Mama Rochi.
Yeah, Mama Rochi in the house. What's up, lady? Happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Yes, yes.
So I see that you're moving right along. The plants are looking good. I mean, you can actually see them right above your head over there on the screen.
Yeah, I got them right here. Sitting down there, the purple cookie dough is what's to the right there, and the purple cookie dough is actually looking real well. Those were the ones that I was planning on putting outside, so that's going to be good. And a couple of the candy.
What's up, Brandon?
They're kind of little. But 3 of them are looking really good, so I'm happy with them so far.
We got Daz Exotic in the house.
Well, hello.
Shout out to Brandon. Going to be seeing him. He's coming up to Illinois this next month, and he's got a show on the 22nd over in Bloomington that I'm going to be going to. It's going to be fun. Waiting for your number. You know, I'm waiting for you guys to get these comments before the show on a Monday. It's been up for almost 24 hours. But I love you, Michelle. I'm coming. You are number 9, Michelle. I think Rose actually commented on the wrong thing. So if you're not commenting on the picture of me that says "doobies for boobies," that shirt, then you're not on the right shirt or right comment. You are number 9.
Little P in the house.
Little P, what's up, my man? Okay, Michelle Paris, number 9. Only 9 people in on this. We're going to be spinning for prizes from game night. Actually, I need to make that wheel real quick too. But so yeah, that was the certified segment. I think you got a lot of potential going on this time. I think last time was a little discouraging when some of those seeds didn't take.
Yeah, definitely. I learned what not to do in that situation anymore. It's definitely, I think it's better to go straight into the soil. And I'm going to possibly pop off some autos too, depending on, later on, not right away, but I really want to grow some of Nancy's autos. I do have a pack of those, and I was really wanting to try those out, man, because hers are phenomenal. I've only grown Brother Mendel's autos in the past. Brother Mendel is a very good auto.
Not heard that one.
Yep.
Not
I
heard
gave
of.
those some, I think, a little while back to grow, but they're not autos though. They were fems.
Oh, come on, Michelle. It's tough love. She says, no, you don't.
Yes, we definitely love you, Michelle.
uh, let's see. What's up, y'all? Little P. Need to get you up here sometime again soon. He was up in Bloomington area, but I didn't get a chance to go meet him. All right, I'm going to put up the wheel while we're talking here. We're sitting at the hour mark, so doing pretty good on time.
And this is for the post for the show right now.
This so I'm going to do multiple spins from the post that I have pinned on locals. So this is for subscribers. It's we're making up a little bit from game night. So some of these are game night wins. So we're going to do put myself on the wheel too here. Let me hang on, not myself, not in the wheel, but on the wheel. I don't know how to.
I shared it, but I forgot to like it.
Oh snap! Well, we do have 26 people hanging out, 25 likes. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Just did, finally.
How are we sitting over on Rumble? I'd like to get to 400, guys. We're sitting at 395. 395.
Oh yeah.
So close.
Let's see who I got.
Yeah, so far away. All right. So yeah. Oh, that's what I was telling you. The project with the tubing. I don't think I finished that story there. So what I want to do is I'm going to take that and make little tiny holes in the it's the same, guys. It's the same kind of tubing that you use for your RO system. If anyone out there has an RO system, you'll know what I'm talking about. I have a bunch of extra tubing and connectors and things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a little irrigation system. I'm going to take like a hot piece of metal, hot poker or something, and poke little holes in just a length of that tubing. Doesn't have to be that long. And I'm going to separate where the holes are. I can mark it with tape or whatever to where I know where the irrigation holes are. And that setup that I just had with those 4 plants, imagine a hose coming from my pressurized 6-gallon tank RO system, and it just wraps around those 4 pots, like just lays over the top. And I just turn it on. It would have a stopper on the end that would just be shut off or whatever. So it would just be sort of forced out the tubes, or out the holes, I should say, and just like a little irrigation system. The pressurized tank only holds 6 gallons, so that's a nice little spread of 6 gallons. What's up, Timothy?
Hey, Timothy, how you doing, buddy?
What do you mean, what's the link? The link is the indoorfarmer.locals.com.
Oh, he might mean to come up on the show. Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, he does. But this is the Grow Show. Little P, right. You gonna tell us what you got growing on if you come up?
Third chairs on Monday nights.
Yeah, Monday nights we do love to have guests on, but for very specific reasons. If you want to be sort of a honorary third chair co-host, we have a guest on that want to talk about their maybe they're new at growing, or they have some kind of grow knowledge, or they're experts, or they're just other people trying to learn and what's growing on, just like we are. But all along those lines, here I'm going to share the other wheel in real quick. If you want to come up, man, you would be welcome. But tonight's not just necessarily free for all, but we love you. So here's the wheel of all of the game night sponsors that we normally get taken care of on a Sunday. So I'm just going to spin a couple of them, and then I'll probably spin a couple tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday and get through them throughout the week. But Little P, do you grow anything, man? I might have asked you that before, but have you ever tried to do any gardening of any kind? Elisa May shouts out, we're going to be in your neck of the woods when Daz Exotic gets to do his show next month. So hopefully we'll see you there. All right, so we're going to do a spin on this first to see what the prize is going to be.
I just ordered a new bottle of CBN this morning, actually, from Drizzle Dad. This time I got the 1,000 milligram. That way I can take a half a dropper full at night.
Oh, that CBN is no joke, man. I want some more.
Kelly took some last night, and she just loves it. And she only uses it once in a while. But I use it every night. I love it.
So, do you think that it's still? Do you think it's good to get sleep like that on a long period, like a prolonged?
Well, there's plenty of nights where I end up where I don't take it, and I do notice that I don't go to sleep as fast. But can it be habit forming? I'm sure it can. Anything with your sleep, you know what I mean. You got to be careful.
Right.
You end up relying on it. I know people that rely on NyQuil to go to sleep because they started taking it. Yeah. All right, Grow Fam Homestead.
What's up, Dominic? And Lil P says he's been on the road, but he's got tomatoes, watermelon, squash, strawberries, peppers, and different flavors, and little rose garden. Dang, man. So yeah, you would definitely would have something to talk about. We brought up a guy one time. Remember when we were still on the NOK network?
Yeah.
I forget that guy's name. I haven't seen him back since, but he came up, said he knows about growing, and that guy was a character. I forget his name, but
yeah.
And then he came up again another time and just wouldn't stop talking about something that was off topic.
Yeah, it was like Mental Health Monday is what it was.
All right, so tonight's winner is going to get at least that. Nice. So we will
$10 gift card.
Don't forget you can use code certified10 or WTIF10 on thegrowfam.com for 10% off anytime.
That's right.
All right, I'll check one last time. I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but I'm also trying not to take up a lot of show time with it. You guys got to just try to remember every Sunday night I'm going to make that post. Or if you don't have the notifications turned on, maybe try to do that. Your number, Timothy, is number 10.
Yes, sir.
And I see Siir SteveO on there.
Slide in the home. Take the plate.
I might even make it a month-long post. You think a week is just too short of a time for people to get over there to?
No, I think that the weekly is fine.
SteveO is number 11. And I do see Miss Elisa May in the crowd, and that always gets her on the wheel on a Monday. So I'm going to comment Elisa May is number 12. Elisa May gets a number from me because she subscribes on Facebook. So you all are actually able to subscribe on Rumble, on Facebook, on some other places, but you won't have access to the post, so I just will give you a number if you do that. Number 12, Lisa May. This week it's really going to matter since I'm giving out all the other prizes throughout the week too. All right, I'll refresh one last time.
I just remember I got a joint roll or cone stuff.
Rose Booza, are you in the house? Because I saw you commented, but on the wrong post.
Uh-oh.
The wrong post.
Gotta be on the right one.
I'm trying to be fair. Beef Cycle in the house. What's up, man? If you go get on the wheel,
Andrew,
give you a chance to win. We only grow flour, okay.
please.
You grow flowers outside too, don't you? Justin, I don't think you have you're number 6. Did I give you number 6 already? You're not thinking of a different week, are you, brother? Let me make sure. I might have forgotten. Oh yeah, he is. Seawood. That's right. I got you, bro. Leaf Cycle in the house. Good evening. Everyone's not.
What's
That's just blessed. Actually, a weight is lifted off my shoulders with that. It's kind of bittersweet. Finally getting one grow done, which is great. Also having problems with other things like the microgreens. So it's like ups and downs, but at the same time, it's like taking uppers and downers at the same time, and you're like, oh man, for sure. Blessed. # blessed. Oh snap! This reminds me of that movie with Snoop Dogg where he plays like a football coach. Anyway, he's doing like a lot of social media stuff during that. He's like # blessed.
Right.
Anyway. All right, I'm gonna refresh one more time while I'm shuffling, and we'll do a couple spins here and then get going. Probably call it an early night. Had a lot of stuff going on here. I just didn't take a ton of video. Just wanted to show some of the harvest and the washing portion, and some of that bud is like crazy color, man. Like purple, red, like bluish, gray. I don't know. Chopped over here, ready to flip again. Nice. Yeah, I need to get some more in there, but I'm not in a rush on it. I need to get the microgreens down. Honestly, I need to get the room built, and I'm always worried about I can't build the room in there because they're like, I don't want to just be in there with the lights all over while they're on their dark time and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's go. I'm gonna spin it.
Let's grow.
I don't see Rose.
Good luck, everybody.
If you are a member of Locals of the Indoor Farmer Locals community, guys, you get in on this spin. I'm going to be doing a few more of these this week. So if you're watching later on and missed it, I'll be spinning off this same wheel. So go over there and check out that pin post. Me with a picture with a pink shirt on. You can't miss it. It's pinned. You may be stuck outside of the community looking at your feed on Locals. The feed is different than being in the Indoor Farmer community. If you need help, let me know in the DMs. Looks like number 3 or 4. 3. Looks like 3. Pays to be early.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Number 3. Number 3. Pam Ritchie.
Pam Ritchie. All right. Congrats.
Pam Ritchie. She's not even here, I don't think. But guess what? She is a winner tonight. All right. I'm going to write that down. We'll do 1 or 2 more. And we'll hit the road. Okay. Remove Pam. We're going to spin again. I think everybody on this list is going to win something from game night at least.
That's what's up.
That's all right. We'll get some people some extra midweek prizes this week. I actually do have shouts out to let's see. Somebody I got to send a Kurt's rope to. Oh, Michelle. Miss Michelle, if you're still out there, you do have a nerd rope coming from me.
Nice.
We do need to talk to Miss Kelly from Superior Wreaths and Engravings, because Michelle won twice in a row on that one. So I feel
Wow.
like we can come up with a different code or something for it. That's
Yeah.
my fault. I forgot about that. I need to take care of you, Michelle. Is that why you don't think I love you, Michelle? Oh, goodness gracious.
Looks
We're gonna
like that.
take care of it. Number two is the next winner. It looks like. You know who that is? He's in the comments right now.
Uh-oh. Timothy?
Nope, Timothy just got in. It's actually Mr. Falconer.
What's up? Congrats, bro. $10 gift card, man.
No, this one I haven't spun for this one yet.
Oh, okay. I was wrong on that.
I'm just gonna keep it on the same wheel until I move over. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. You know what I mean? So number two, and then this will be our last spin.
Good luck, everybody.
Smashly, what's up? Smashly, you got to get over there sometime and get in on the wheel. You just have to go to locals and to the pin post there. Leave a comment. We'll get you a number. I do it weekly. Every week, I put it up there on Sunday night, and I leave it up all week. We do a bunch of spins off of it. So it's good for you folks that don't have time always to hang out on the show and get in on, whatever else, hashtags and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no problem. Always forget. I understand. You're giving me an opportunity to remind everyone from you. So it's a teachable moment. I appreciate it. Number 9. That was Timothy. Wait, no, maybe not. Timothy's number 10. Who's number 9? Michelle, I think. Michelle is a win magnet. Is she not? Michelle.
9?
Look at her. The returning champ still pulls out a win.
She says thanks.
And of course, Michelle, if you didn't hear me earlier, you'll be returning to defend your title this Sunday. We got what'd you say? Memorial Day is the 27th.
27th, yeah.
So we've got a couple weeks, guys. We've got a big show planned for you on Monday, the 27th. I don't want to tease too much of it, but we're just going to say we've got returning musical guest, which is one of our favorites, in studio. We've got there's some others planned hijinks and such. We might tease it a little bit more when it comes down to it later on, but
Yeah.
definitely want to make it to that one.
You're welcome, Michelle.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it. All right. So let's do the spin on what you guys get.
First one.
And these are, of course, my subscribers. If you're watching on other platforms, feel free to ask what it's all about. But it is the indoorfarmer.locals.com. You can also go and join up at certifiedarmy.locals.com.
Yeah. Here we go. The prize wheel, baby.
Okay, so this one goes to William. As you see, there's a certified prize up there.
That's right.
You guys are welcome to tag Pam from earlier. I don't know if anyone did, but Pam won already. Pam Ritchie. In fact, maybe I'll pop in and try and tag her myself.
Oh, I can get her for you.
I'm almost there.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, that one's going to William.
Congratulations. Damn. What's Matt doing these days? What do we got this week?
One second, I'm actually tagging Pam. I thought I should have done this already. That's on the gift code from Bro. I like to tag the winner and the sponsor. So SunMed gives you a $25 gift code directly, or $25 credit through Mr. Matt Anderson.
Nice.
So that's actually going to go from the Quincy, Illinois your CBD store. And you get all sorts of different products that are optional. So he goes kind of over those with you and kind of figures out what it is that you might like or might be interested in. SunMed. All right. And then Michelle Paris is next. I'm going to have to remember what wheel or what numbers are left and everything. Well, actually, I wrote down the numbers, so that actually helps me. I haven't been doing that because I just leave the wheel, try to leave the wheel alone where the numbers will be remembered. But then I forget and set up a new wheel or do something like that, and boom, forget it. So I'm getting smarter, guys. I'm getting smarter. SMRT. I just signed up on Locals for a number. Okay. I will get you a number for the next spin tomorrow. And by the way, tomorrow I have a pretty good show for you planned for a couple things. My son and I went to go visit a real castle, which was fun. And we also got to see Dr. Olson, who's been on the show a couple times. And then we also went to a pizza buffet for Mother's Day. I didn't get pictures of the actual food, so we're going to check out their Facebook page. It was a little bit crowded in there and just didn't make sense. And I thought, well, I can easily just look up what they got. But if I actually went to the place and I feel justified in actually doing a review for it, you know what I mean? You are number 14, Smashley. Number 14. Okay, cool. So you all will get on the wheel for next time. But it looks like Michelle Paris won some beautiful mythic genetics. You know, I guess I should be playing the video for these guys. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's play. Okay, so we're gonna first play the Grow Fam video for Pam. Here's a word from Ash from the Grow Fam Homestead, thanking you to play in game night, or well, being a subscriber really for tonight. But here you go.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Fuck. Ugh. You just stumbled on our square. Congratulations. You just won $10 to thegrowfam.com. Spend it wisely.
All right. Congrats, Pam. I did tag Pam, so congrats, Pam. And here is a word from Matt from the SunMed, your CBD store, going out to William and to anybody who's interested in checking out the store. He can go over all the stuff and what they can offer you. I'm going to, for some reason, I'm not seeing oh, here it is. Here's a word from Matt, Mr. Matt Anderson.
This is Matt Anderson, owner at your CBD store in Quincy, Illinois. I just want to take a couple minutes, wish you congratulations on winning that gift certificate that you just got. So reach out to Waylon or myself. I'll get you hooked up. Can't wait to talk to you a little bit, see what products you're looking forward to, and get them on their way. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt.
Sure.
Congratulations to William. The last one here, if you didn't see it, these awesome Mythic Genetics, you guys. MythicGenetics.com. Go check it out. Here's a word from Alex.
Hey, thank you for playing. Thank you. You've landed on the Mythic Genetics spot today. So we have your choice of a pack of seeds from my regular lineup or my choice of a pack of the testers of the feminized lineup, which is currently in testing right now. Congrats again. Have a good one, y'all.
All right. There it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if I didn't like game night so much, I would say this could be a fun way to do it more often. But who doesn't want to play in a game show, you know? Right. Although I got to say, I kind of miss the days where I got to play. You know, I don't get to play now. I just have to move everything. Remember, there was for a while there, I made myself the opponent. And so my goal was to win the game and take all the prizes, and then no one else would get anything.
Yep. I remember.
Yeah, we changed it. You remember when I played, Smashley says? Yeah, I remember when you played. I appreciated that. You love playing. I know, Michelle, don't you? And Michelle, did you ever? So Michelle, I'm guessing, like me, you really had those fantasies, you know, of like going on a real game show, like on TV and stuff. Yeah. Heck yeah. Timothy brought in his friend Jeremy. Cheers to Jeremy and Timothy. Back in the day at Smashley. We're on like episode 60, I think it would be this week. So something like that. But, guys, make sure that you go and follow Siir SteveO and myself. Go check out the next show. I think is for you is Wednesday. You got Peace News and Views. Tomorrow, the Indoor Farmer Reviews. I've got a couple, like I said, a restaurant and a castle. It was a book signing, and we went and checked out a castle. They wouldn't let me take pictures inside the castle either. So it was very strange of a review. I'm gonna be using their photos on their site, but I'm like, yeah, I saw that. I was there. It was crazy. Right. But it is pretty intense though. It's this crazy, basically mansion that this doctor traveled all around the world to fill up with stuff. That's just, you know, suits of armor and all this stuff. There's a couple of dragons that breathe fire. This is a castle that gets dressed up for Halloween every year, and people, like, they actually hire actors, and they have like a line of people down the street that will go through this spot. So it's pretty interesting. We're gonna be checking out. Which episode number do you have to skip soon? I have to skip soon. I'm not sure I'll be skipping any, Timothy. What do you mean?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah.
63.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'm hoping I get some good pictures. She showed me where their site is and where they have a Facebook as well, and so that should be enough. But anyway, thanks to God, guys. Thanks to God. It's time to go. You all have a good one. Thanks a lot. SteveO, what else you got? Anything, man? You want to shout out? You got that Foop going on, guys. Check out the Foop.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's see what these newts are going to do this week, and I bet they're going to double inside. I can't wait till next week. See you guys then.
Have a good night, Smashley. Thanks for coming through. You all remember, doesn't matter who you are, every single one of us has to eat. You don't get by without it, and so there's nothing more important to be checking out. So come back and check us out and bring on that group knowledge and that inspiration, right? So have a good night. We'll see you all throughout the week. Peace.
Peace.